Pokémon, a game that may remind you of nostalgia, euphoria, or even excitement. However, until this year, 2023, I've never played a Pokemon game before. So when I hear the word Pokemon, I think of anxiety, anger, and borderline impossible odds. Today, I played a Pokemon Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke. And before you ask, yes, Pokemon Platinum was the first game I decided to play. Whatever. If you live under a rock and don't know what a Nuzlocke is, essentially it adds rules to the game of Pokemon, making it technically possible to lose under these regulations and rules. The traditional rules I'm playing with are simple. I can only catch the first Pokemon I encounter on each route, I have to name each Pokemon so I get emotionally attached to them, and when that Pokemon inevitably faints, they fucking die. However, I decided to allow myself to use healing items in battle, which in some instances is usually not allowed, but this isn't a hardcore Nuzlocke and it's my first time playing Pokemon. And I added the legendary clause, which allows me to attempt to catch any and all Pokemon that are legendary that I run into, regardless of if it's my first encounter on that route or not. However, I'm not allowed to have a full team of legendaries, as, come on, that'd be pretty stupid, right? Come on, why would I do that? With the rules out of the way, here is my first Pokemon Nuzlocke. Oh, and real quick, if you could make sure you're subscribed to the channel, it would mean so much to me, as I really want to try and hit 1K by the end of the year, and it'll motivate me a lot to make more, better content. So I started off by picking the only available option and naming myself Diego, because yeah, that's my name. After deciding that one of my closest friends, Bryce, was now my sworn enemy, we immediately decided to go frolicking in the fields full of wondrous
Can't just run into the field without Pokemon, you fucking idiots!
So after a quick chat with Professor Numbnuts, he decided that, similar to him, Christmas would come early this year and bestowed upon us some free Pokemon. Azurill, no thanks. Yanma, nah. Not even a fucking question, just give me the Dragonite. After picking the fair and balanced Dragonite, I named him Exodia and scurried back to the lake because I knew there would be a chance for me to find some real... Or a why not is cool too, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's my child now. Anyways, I also caught Bababooey, the Magnezone, and one of my favorite Pokemon, Infernape, which I appropriately named Sakusake, and I promise you, I love him with all my heart. I went to the next town, talked with a weird private investigator, and went to the school to deliver a package to Bryce, who then decides to fight me 5 minutes later. And then, as quickly as it started, the unthinkable happened. Oh! When Arena Trap died, a piece of my soul died too. Hell, I didn't even want this little guy at first. But now that he was gone, it felt like I was missing something. Like when your dog dies and you want to hear their bark one last time, but you can't. And all you can do is stuff them into a box and cry, because you only learn how much something means to you when it's ripped away from you by force! After giving Arena Trap a proper send-off, I decided it was time to move on, and make sure that by any means necessary, I beat this game. Not for me, but for Arena Trap. The MVP. Most Valuable Pokemon. I caught a ghost, named it Danny Phantom, beat up some kids, killed the Nightmare on Elm Street, and on the way to the next city, I thought, so 9/11 happened. In the city caves, I not only saw child labor, but a Hitmonchan I named Danny, because I thought it'd be funny. I went to the gym leader who, like Bryce, realized I did in fact have a Dragonite. After murdering a ghost from my past, I ran into a chunk of ice that nearly gave me a frickin' heart attack and blew me. Wait, I gotta reword that. Anyways, after beating up some grunts who were harassing Dr. Numbnuts, I somehow caught a second fire-type starter who I decided to give love and affection to, and did in fact name Chick-fil-A. And no, it wasn't because I was in Chick-fil-A. Don't body shame me, I do that enough times. I also somehow ran into the hardest freaking trainer in the game, which almost wiped my team, but luckily, I had fodder. Or, as he was appropriately named, Danny! After healing my Pokemon, I re-entered the cave and I found this really weird looking dog who, unfortunately, kept running away from me. Speaking of weird looking dogs, I caught Bianca West. I can't keep that in. I can't keep that in. I caught Bianca West, got locked out of a house, and attempted to bring my family back together, and prove that I was stronger than Team Galactic's Father Protective Services, or as the rest of the world calls it, kidnapping. And as luck would have it, the father of Kyogre and Groudon wanted to show me that he supported my cause too. Anyways, after catching Cypher the Sky Dragon, I committed a breaking and entering, brought a family back together, and smacked Team Galactic around before I went hiking to catch a Bastardon named Lugia, killing a Porygon, Rotom, and Mewtwo before finally arriving at the next city. Oh, and I caught a Swablu who joined the box crew. Yeah, no, she dies really fast. I immediately went to the gym, laughed at all the trainers, murdered the gym leader's team in broad daylight, and afterwards I decided to break into Team Galactic's base and fought the weird emo girl on top, who had a hell of a team. After helping the captive bike shop owner, he unsurprisingly decided, hey, do you want a bike, kid? And I used that bike to travel as fast as a G6 on crack, and nearly wiped again. But thankfully, I made it out alive, went into a cave, and I was reminded that while I might be bad at Nuzlocks, my luck with Pokemon encounters is like Rasputin's luck surviving the impossible. With my third fire type starter on the team and half the region scared of me, it seemed like the only thing that could stop me was not God, but a water bottle at this point. But with a new route ahead, But with a new route ahead, it was surely time to get a bad encounter, right? Okay, pause. To really put into perspective my luck, let's take a look at what I have so far. My freaking starter was a Dragonite. I have 3 insanely powerful Fire-type starters, a pseudo-legendary who will evolve into a tank, an Altaria sitting in the box, a freaking Rayquaza just chilling and killing anything that sits in front of it. Yeah, I'll fuck this up somehow. I entered a beauty pageant, reminded the gym leader that she does, in fact, have a job, and went to harass her further by showing her everything she can do, I will, and can do better. Went fishing, caught a weird fish, and thought, oh yeah, 9/11 happened. I went to drop the kids off at daycare because I didn't do the red candy route since I had no clue how to do that, and honestly, I couldn't be asked to do it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's also a rule in Nuzlocke called the dupe clause, meaning that you don't catch the same encounter twice. Since I had already caught an arena trap and he had died, I decided, hey, screw that rule, I'm getting arena trap again. Because so help me God, if he wants to reappear in a whole different route and be caught again, that's my son. And on my team of insanely cool Pokemon, I needed to fill the hole in my heart with arena trap to feel whole again. But you know what they say, just when you finish healing comes an opportunity to hurt again. And in this case, it came in the form of a trainer in the 4th gym who decided that he was craving some chicken.
Nice.
Oh. What the fuck? No way. I ran back to the box to let him rest, and came back to the gym filled with more rage and bloodlust than John Wick, and I made sure to kill every last Pokemon in the gym. I killed everything so quickly that their bodies were still warm when I left. Oh look, a puppy! Oh, he's gone. Oh look, another puppy! Yay, he's mine! I'm gonna call you Sweet Boo. Yeah, so this patch of grass is like exclusively legendaries. So when I got curious, I decided, hey, what else would be here? And after everything you've seen, would you really be surprised if I told you what I found next? Thanks to the fair and balanced legendary clause, I added Prometheus to the team. I went to work, cried, came home, and kept playing. On the next route, my luck finally caught up to me, as I caught the weakest possible... Oh, never mind. I stared at a merman.
Wait, no, that's a mermaid.
Slapped Bryce's cheek.
Wait, no, don't say that.
And finished with Crasher Wake after what felt like hours.
Holy, what the fuck?
Oh, look, a bird. Didn't catch it though. Oh, look, an angel. Didn't catch it though. Oh, look, Bob. Oh, hi, Bobby. What's up? After fighting a trainer who had 2 Blazikins, it was pretty obvious to me that Chick-fil-A was pretty upset, and I knew this was a sign that bad things were coming, but I could never have imagined how bad. I delivered Cynthia's package to her grandmother and ran into a blue-haired emo who, for lack of a better phrase, decided he was gonna fuck me up real good. Oh, what? I'm sorry. But what the fuck? Just kidding. Plot armor exists. After praying to every known god in existence, I managed to live to see another day, and Cyrus went off to team build. Oh, and speaking of team building, I went fishing to add another member to the team, and predictably caught something cool. Anyways, say hi to Danny 3, the 4th fire starter on the team. Anyways, we beat up Bryce, who got on a boat, went in the cave, caught a frost last, escaped the cave, decided to come back to the gym because, you know, Nuzlocke. And that was finally when the trainers heard word that I was coming and decided to go out and catch every last legendary Pokemon possible and use them against me. But try as they would, they failed, and I managed to make it to their 5th gym leader without losing a single... Oh fuck, there goes Charizard.
That's really bad.
Huh. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys, come on. Well, it looks like karma's real, and it decided to snap away my team members, leaving me with only one fire-type starter left. Sakusake, the OG, as close to being my starter as possible, and he's seen every other starter come and go, and he was prepared to fight the good fight and avenge all the fallen warriors of this Nuzlocke. And to make matters worse, in some lost footage, Arena Trap tragically died while I was trying to level him up, so I've now accidentally gotten him killed twice. At this point, I just wanted to stop playing and not come back, because I wasn't having fun. But I couldn't give up. I had come too far to lose now. I had to avenge my fiery friends, cross the finish line, and win for Arena Trap. I had come too far to stop now. To get my mind off it, I decided to go to Safari Zone and get my account. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know, that makes sense. Oh well, so anyways, then I went to the snowy mountains. Oh, for fun! Anywho, Bryce decided to laugh at me from on top of a mountain, screamed that I had to go beat a gym leader to get where he was, ran off, and left me alone in the cold. God damn it. As I was headed to the nearby town, I found another insane catch. And no, I'm not calling it dupe claws because I didn't have a Blaziken yet. I had a Combuskin, so cry me a river. Anyways, we defeated the gym, take a nap, meet up with Bryce, who was actively crying because he got beat up by an emo chick. Wait, he got beat up by an emo chick? The emo chick tells us their entire plan, runs off, we follow them, and free the lake spirits. But along the way, I have a mental breakdown and honestly go a little insane. It got better, but for a while I was sounding like I was on crack or some shit. We decided to chase after Cyrus, who was attempting to summon gods, and oops, accidentally summons the devil. Yeah, guess that happens. We get lost in the distortion world for a bit too long, solved some puzzles, break some keyboards, but finally, we beat Cyrus and faced Giratina head on. And I shit you not, this has got to be the luckiest moment in the entire Nuzlocke.
Holy shit.
I made sure to check. I 100% randomized every Pokemon.
Oh, it's actually just fucking Giratina.
All static encounters, all legendaries, everything was randomized. And somehow, Giratina randomized into Giratina. This is so dumb. I still have questioning doubts if it was randomized or not. But it was, I promise. I don't know.
Okay, fine. I'll just throw the Master Ball.
Anyways, I dragged my balls on Giratina, captured him, and added him to the team. And named him Dark Prince because, well, I don't know, it's a good nickname. Fuck you, I guess. I don't know. On the way home, we get one of our last encounters in the game. And would you believe which son of a bitch we got? At this point of the script, I got really lazy because I had to go to work in 10 minutes, so this is literally just what I wrote. I don't want to commentate because I have to go to work. So 8th gym, whoa, so cool. Oop, who's surprised? I didn't wipe while having legendaries. Oop, I got the badge. Okay, I go to the Elite Four now. Psych! Champions Road time, a place where you're put to the challenge, where the strong get stronger, the tough get tougher, and I get depressed because of how long this takes. Seriously, there's too many fucking trainers. Holy shit. But after we made it out, it was time. And speaking of time, I took 30 minutes team building and giving out items like candy on Halloween to these Pokemon. But at last, the team I assembled was the best one possible. Safe to say, I was pretty stacked. But this is the point where I'll shut up and let you see how the Elite Four went myself.
Alright. I'll have like a Weedle or some shit. Let us start. Okay. Dreamfall. Okay. faster, so we're fine. Thank God. You've been in the fucking box for like literally days at this point just for this. Off slide. Oh my god. That was actually insane to get beat. Holy crap. Fire! So now he's gotta be strong as shit, right? Yeah. Just live. Just live. Almost knocked my shit, yeah, like that. Low roll. Oh my god, dude. I couldn't even have time to react. Saku Saka here. Literally, pretty much our starter. We had him since the beginning. I think it was one of the first Pokemon we caught. Right? Holy shit. Dude, holy fuck. Level 62.
And finally, it was time for the champion. I was shaking at this point, because honestly, I had no clue what to expect. He could have a team full of guard chomps for all I know. But with my team of legendaries and pseudos, I sighed, walked up, and accepted fate.
Webster. Ranger Webster. Oh, thank God I couldn't too. Dragon Dance. Wow, I'm giant bug there. What? Wait, that's so lucky. Oh. What? What the fuck is going on? There's no way. No way it's gonna be this easy. And again, now we just sweep, right? Come on, Inferno. Okay, there we go. Finally, something. But even then, I outspeed it because I just. No way. No way. No way. I just sweep the champion.
As Jacob Alpharad always says, just like that, we were champions. Yeah, I may have abused the power of legendaries to make it as far as I did, but if you were blessed with this luck, wouldn't you? You wouldn't? Ha! Nerd!